Our feeding for the cows and what we do for them and what feed we give them and such depends on what feed we have available at the moment and what fields we can chop and whatnot. So currently for August, we're gonna do our best to show you what we do, what we're gonna be doing for the cows for August. As you might have heard, Seneca Foods has been delivering sweet corn silage. They delivered their 3rd load yesterday, so now we have a huge pile stocked up that we gotta get rid of. So I'm gonna go up to the end of the lane and grab the cow's feed wagon. We're feeding them twice a day now, in the morning and in the evening. We're doing that mostly to use up the sweet corn silage, and they seem to be milking better. So we'll see how this goes. It's kind of early now, so there's not much light outside. Here at the end of the lane where we usually park our feed wagon, and I guess it rained last night. I slept through it, so I didn't hear anything, but it is a bit muddier up here again. Looks like they have a little bit left. Usually they eat all of it. Might be because it got rained on, or because it may have had some dirt in it from when Dad was loading it up with a bucket. Alright, I have the feed wagon behind me. And I'm on my way back now, so I can park it out back by the heifer's pasture, the small heifer pasture. And then Dad will take this and load probably 3 buckets of sweet corn silage into the wagon. Then I'll take it up to the L Hill, most likely. That's where the cows spend a lot of their day, and it's not muddy up there, so. Alright, now I'll just leave both of these sit here until Dad is ready to come out. That came off with the swing 3A back there. Gotta figure out some way to put that back on. After our couple of tests with feeding this sweet corn silage, they actually seem to like the warmer stuff. As you can maybe see, there's some steam coming off that bucket that he just picked up. They do seem to like the warmer stuff rather than that fresher stuff if it's been sitting here for a couple of days. Yeah, you can definitely see now that there's some steam coming off. This pile kind of right here is the freshest stuff that was delivered yesterday, and that is still stuff that we've had for a few days. I don't think they really like these corn cobs. I mean, they're usually in much smaller pieces, but they'll eat them. I think they'll eat more of them if it's with that warmer stuff that's been sitting here for a while. Not sure why, but they do. This should be the last bucket. He usually puts 3 in the morning. And he started putting 3 in at night too, but just because we have a lot of silage. Yep, that's the last one. Okay, we're up here on the Owl Hill now. And I'm gonna drop off the wagon here. I may come up later in the day to take it back down to the end of the lane if they come down from the Owl Hill and it's not finished yet. Because usually once they come down, they don't come back up unless they're coming back for water. But yeah, we'll just leave it here. Hopefully they eat it all before tonight. Alright, it's about 5:15 now. I have George with me. And we just got the cows in, so now we're on our way up to the Owl Hill where I dropped the feed wagon off this morning. Hopefully they ate it all up, or mostly all of it. And then we'll bring it back down, probably put another 3 scoops of silage in there. And then we'll chop around to sudangrass on top of it. Looks like they still have some left. So, see what Dad says when we get home. Someone may have to pitch it out and give it to the heifers. Or he may just put new silage on top of it. Who knows? So I was just talking with Dad, and he said that we are going to pitch it out because it's probably got dirt in it from scooping it up. And I'll try not to hit this wagon like I did the first time around before I knew we had to pitch out. So I gotta go this way to the heifer yard.
cobs in this shovel full of feed. Reminds me of a story I once heard. This politician was campaigning, I believe, at the Indian reservation, or the Native American reservation. So the chief was kind of showing him around as to where he could give his speech. They finally found a place out in the cattle yard where he could stand on a mound and give the speech. And he really didn't speak their native tongue, but he gave his speech, you know, as enthusiastically as he could. Every time he made a point, everyone in the audience would raise their hands and say, "Caba, caba, 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 caba. Caba, 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 caba." That's why these cobs reminded me of that. Anyhow, when he got done with his speech, he was going to have a state dinner with the chiefs of the reservation. And so they were kind of leading him back through the cow yard to get to the wherever they were going to have that state dinner. And the chief kindly pointed out to the politician, he says, "Now watch your step, sir. Don't step in the caba caba." That's funny. You can laugh. Except I didn't mean that to be offensive. I'm a white guy German. If you want to make a joke about me, that's okay. I got German jokes too, I'm sure. Maybe I better stop this. Last thing I want to do is have foolishness and fun turn into a fight with someone who doesn't like what I'm saying. We'll get back to pitching the caba caba.
I believe that's it. So now we're gonna go down to that land field down there, take the flail chopper and the 56-inch chop just a row, about 3/4 of the way around the field. We don't take a row on that far side by the road. I think he's done with silage, maybe not. So we're gonna try to fit a fourth one on. I think this darker orange silage, like this stuff right here, is even darker compared to this other stuff. I think that was from the first load of silage that we got. This silage pile right here is already our third that came yesterday. Guess he's bringing just a little bit more. we'll just go down here, go along the farm side, and then come down Grove Road side. We won't do anything along Kreitz Road right here. Walking up to that would have no idea that half of that or even more of it's sweet corn silage. To the end of the lane tonight, so we usually are able to take it up with just the 86 and the chopper as it is right now. Alright, it's a little bit muddy up here. The worst is probably right in there. The wagon's gonna go right there, hopefully. So I should be able to make it without problems. I'm going to set the camera down on the fender while I do this.